Good evening. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the Nativity Preparatory Academy class of 2019, named in honor of St. Peter Claver, S.J. This is an especially exciting night during which we recognize the achievements of 16 wonderful young women and men, our largest graduating class since we opened our doors. Tonight, our class of 2019, named in honor of St. Peter Claver, we celebrate you. I would especially like to welcome our donors, volunteers, and trustees who have joined us tonight. It is due to your sacrifice of time, talent, and treasure that Nativity Prep not only exists, but is thriving. None of this is possible without your support, and we are so incredibly grateful. I would also like to thank all of my colleagues, my partners in mission. These incredibly special individuals spend countless hours each week preparing and teaching, but more importantly, caring for and loving our students. A school's academic program is only as strong as its teachers, and it is thanks to our excellent faculty that we are able to so successfully educate the next generation of leaders. I am especially grateful for the leadership of Maria Cahill, our principal, and Meredith Smith, our director of student support, as well as the people who work behind the scenes to ensure our success as an organization every day. Karen Anvell, Paula Dolan, Roxanne Vandewalker, and Dave Bergeron. Parents, family, and caregivers, thank you for being here tonight to support your graduates. We know that you are even more proud of them than us, and it is deservedly so. Thank you for entrusting us with the care and development of these wonderful individuals. However, we know that you are their first and most important teacher. Thank you. Finally, to the 2019 class of Claver. Schools exist for and because of students. As you move on to high school, college, and beyond, you are our most important ambassadors and our greatest asset. I am so proud not just of what you have accomplished in your time at Nativity, but of who you are. You are young women and men who have strived to practice the 5 virtues of Nativity: respect, responsibility, gratitude, spirituality, and scholarship. I know, and the rest of us assembled here know, that you will do great things. It is my prayer for you that God will continue to guide you, and that you will use your many gifts and talents to, in the words of St. Ignatius Loyola, go forth and set fire upon the earth. Your forwarding address has infinite possibilities, but you will always have a permanent address here at 15 Wayland Street. Congratulations. And now I would like to invite Sister Janice Morgan, SSJ, a Nativity trustee, to offer the invocation.
Tonight we celebrate our 2019 Nativity Prep graduates and their loving families. And so we pray. Loving God, you have gifted these young people with this special time at Nativity Prep. Now they step away from Nativity, and we hope they always remember the blessings they received here. Their school that provided a safe place to learn well and build a strong foundation for learning yet to come. The loving board of directors who have worked behind the scenes to provide them with the extras to enrich their education. Their principal and their teachers who have loved and cared for them on their good days and their not so good days. Their families who have stood by them and cheered them on. Their friends who shared this learning experience and will remain friends across the years. Now we ask you, loving God, that wherever they go, they carry you in their hearts, May they step into their future high school and college years with confidence in your care and look to you for guidance all the days of their lives. Amen.
Amen. Celebration. As we do every day at Nativity Preparatory Academy, I would ask that you all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated except for our graduates. Nativity Preparatory Academy. I am called to become all that God has created me to be. I know that if I believe I can achieve, I will achieve. As a member of Nativity Prep, I also have to practice the 5 virtues. Respect. I understand that respect is the cornerstone of all possible relationships. I demonstrate this virtue by treating others with dignity and compassion, by using my gifts and talents for good, and by being sensitive to the needs of those around me. I understand that I have responsibility to God and my family and my community. I demonstrate this virtue by holding myself accountable for my actions, by being thankful for the gifts I've been given, and by taking care of people and places around me with both action and word. I understand that I can give much. I demonstrate this virtue of gratitude by being thankful to God for the many gifts and grace He has around me, and for the many people who care about me and nurture me. I will show my gratitude in my words and my actions, and by being a good steward of those who give it to me. Spirituality. I understand that I always in the holy presence of God. I demonstrate this virtue by offering my struggles and my successes to Him, through a constant reflection on my life and come to know myself and God more fully, and to understand His role for me in the world. Scholarship. I understand that scholarship is the pursuit of knowledge, the study, and reflection. I demonstrate this virtue by treating all of my experiences as an opportunity for growth. I am committed to making myself a more thoughtful and special person. As a Nativity student, I know these are virtues I need to practice in the members that God has created me to be. Good job. You may be seated for your Before we introduce our graduates this evening, I would like to share in Mr. Matia's message of thanks to everyone here, and especially some very important people who have made this dream for these students a reality. Nativity Preparatory Academy of Rochester opened its doors to 23 students in 2009. Thank you to Mr. and Mrs. William Carpenter, whose vision and perseverance brought the dream of a nativity school to Rochester, and who have made that dream a reality. The Jesuits of McQuaid, the Sisters of St. Joseph Rochester, who helped to sponsor Nativity. Thank you to the board members, our amazing volunteers, incredibly generous donors who have made Nativity Prep a hope-filled educational opportunity. I would also like to take a moment, I know Mr. Mattia already did, to recognize the faculty and staff of Nativity and Prep. They put in many long hours and have a deep dedication to our young people and to the mission of the school. And I ask that you stand to be recognized when I call your name. Mrs. Amanda Adams, Mrs. Karen Anvelt, Ms. Susan DeFabio, Mrs. Paula Dolan, Sister Mary Lisa Dwyer. Unfortunately, Ms. Ariel Green couldn't be with us this evening, but we thank her. Mr. John Mack, Ms. Charnel McCulvey, Mrs. Denise Smith, Ms. Meredith Smith, Mrs. Catherine Stedman, Ms. Amy Stell, Ms. Shannon Young. We've also been so very fortunate to have the volunteer teaching services At this time, I would like to call Nativity graduate Michaela Brooks of the class of 2017 to share with us on what Nativity has done for her.
Good evening. My name is Michaela Brooks, and I'm a graduate of the class of 2017 at Nativity Prep. My years at Nativity were wonderful, helpful, and many special relationships with teachers were made. One thing I always kept with me when I was here was that when I graduated, that I could always come back and know that the teachers could help me with my work and that I didn't understand, and that just if I wanted to come back, I could just have fun. Nativity prepared me for high school by helping me stay organized, staying on top of my work, and giving me advice for how I should go into high school. While I was here, I became more responsible, helpful, and more aware of things around me. Some advice I would like to give to the graduates today is that when you go to high school, always know that work will always be on top, and that it never ends until you graduate high school. If you need a question from a teacher, don't wait until the last minute because they are probably sleeping or doing something because they want to. And know that Nativity will always be in your heart, and that if you ever need anything, they will be here for you. Thank you. Have a good, wonderful evening.
Thank you, Michaela. We've also asked one of tonight's graduates to share some reflective thoughts with us this evening. So I invite Gina De Jesus to come forward and share her thoughts.
Good evening, teachers, parents, family, and friends. My name is Gina De Jesus, and it's a pleasure to share with you some final thoughts about my time here at Nativity. In these past 3 years, Nativity has been a home away from home. Nativity has become my second family. It's amazing how the long hours help build a sense of belonging. From the helpful and caring teachers to the crazy loving friends, we are a family. At Nativity, academics is key. I have learned to become a better student all the way around. What I didn't expect from Nativity was the smaller hidden lessons it taught me. For example, I learned to advocate for myself and for my friends. This may seem silly, but I was always a little shy. Now it doesn't even seem like it. I also learned that I love to serve my community. Through the different service opportunities, I realized that I enjoy working with others and helping bring a smile to people's faces. Not everything was academics at Nativity. Enrichment allowed me to explore my talents and become terms with the things that I am not good at. For example, art. I can't draw to save my life. However, my talents blossom in step, bowling, chorus, and cooking. My time at Nativity has been special, and I would like to take with you many memorable moments, like the craziness backstage during this play when we were in 6th grade, or when we got in trouble and had to walk up and down the stairs, or even the meringue cookies from our teacher. I was sure we will never forget the vibes or the show The Neighborhood from Miss Debbie's class. I will also remember our trip to Dairy Lake because even though I lost my phone, my friends gave me much to laugh about. Like my Udo was riding the Predator and screamed, "I can't feel my stomach, I want my mommy." I will miss Nativity very much. Everything from the class parties at Miss Dell's house to the funny moments in class, to the numerous activities at overnight camp. I will also miss the support of my teachers and my principal. Most of all, I will miss my friends. Thank you for supporting me and treating me like a sister. And so as we close this chapter of our middle school journey and be here in our high school one, I leave you with these words from Colossians chapter 3, verse 12 to 14. Therefore, as God chose his people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other and forgive one another. if any of you have a grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you. All over these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. Congratulations, 8th grade class of 2019.
Thank you, Gina. And now to our graduates. This is their night. It's a night to honor them and their accomplishments. They've taken on a challenge of demonstrating the nativity virtues of respect, responsibility, gratitude, spirituality, and scholarship. We look at the growth that they have made over the past 10 months, and in many cases over the last 4 years, with pride, and are especially excited to be able to share in their continued development over the next several years. Graduates, would you please stand? And when your name is called, please come forward to receive your diploma from Mr. Mattia. Abdi Abdul Rahman. Derek Brooks. Adrian Collier. Gina De Jesus. Kiris Du Bois. Henson Gar. Ujwal Giri. Utsav Giri. Kiara Green. Jabari Hawkins. Unfortunately, one of our graduates couldn't be with us tonight, but we would like to recognize Anton Jackson. Edna Kane. Carlos Kirkland. Benita Guerrala. Masla Wado. And Demario Weatherburn. Congratulations to all of our graduates. At this time, I invite Ms. Meredith Smith up for a special presentation.
All right, I have a few awards to present to our now graduated 8th graders. The first being the Billy D'Antonio McQuaid Scholarship Award. William D'Antonio, Mr. D, spent only 1 year as an AmeriCorps intern teacher here at Nativity Prep, yet the impact he had on the lives of our students continues to live on. Mr. D was far more than a teacher. He was also a mentor, coach, and friend. He is fondly remembered by staff and students as being selfless, caring, and having a delightful sense of humor. Billy will always be remembered as a man who truly cared for his family, friends, and students at an unprecedented level. Billy both talked the talk and walked the walk, each and every day of his life as a true man for others. Billy was a graduate of the McQuaid Jesuit class of 2007. In his honor, an annual monetary award has been established to help offset the cost of tuition for a Nativity student. This award is presented to a Nativity graduate entering McQuaid who exemplifies the same qualities as Billy. Just living the dream, every day with a sense of purpose, patience, good humor, and a commitment to service. This year's recipient of the Billy D. Antonio Scholarship for Leadership and Service is awarded to Utsav Giri. And then for these next award presentations, when I call your name, just please stand to be recognized. So for Mercy, Our Lady of Mercy School for Young Women offers a number of partial scholarships to students with exceptional academic ability as they enter Mercy's program. Their scholarships are based on academic achievement as well as leadership potential and character. This year, Our Lady of Mercy School for Young Women presented a Catherine Girls Scholarship for Character and Excellence to Miss Kiris DuBois. This year, Our Lady of Mercy School for Young Women began a program for young women of color named in memory of Mrs. Cheryl Speranza. The Cheryl Speranza Leadership Institute will begin this fall with a cohort of 10 women who have shown excellence and demonstrate immense potential in their academics, extracurriculars, leadership, and character. The Institute is designed to provide these young women with the tools they need to be successful in high school and life, beginning with a full tuition scholarship for their 4 years as a Mercy student. Nativity is honored to have 2 young women who will be part of this inaugural cohort, Ms. Gina De Jesus and Ms. Benita Claver.
Thank you, Ms. Smith, and congratulations to our award winners. So as we bring our celebration to a conclusion, graduates, I would just like to share a few more words with you because you haven't heard my voice enough. I know that I speak for everyone in attendance this evening in wishing our heartfelt congratulations to you, Nativity Scholars. In just a few minutes, you will be ending one part of a journey, only to begin the next leg of a continuing journey. The next chapter may be filled with many more challenges, but if there's one thing I've learned about you, and hopefully you've learned the same thing about yourselves, it is that you are filled with determination. You have perseverance. You've recognized what challenge looks like, and you, with the help of your amazing and dedicated teachers, have been provided with the tools to be able to overcome whatever challenge is in front of you. Of course, high school will be filled with academic challenge, but academics are only a part of what we hope that you've been prepared to deal with as you leave Nativity. You've grown socially, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually. We are so very proud of the wonderful young adults that you have become. You will find as you move on that high school is also full of so many amazing opportunities, but you will be responsible for making the most of those opportunities. Take the time to transform those opportunities into the most meaningful experiences for the people that you are becoming. As I was reflecting in preparation for this evening, I looked up some accomplishments of people in history that were very close to your age. 13-year-old Jordan Romero holds the age record as the youngest person to reach the peak of Mount Everest. Actress Tatum O'Neal won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress at age 10. Malala was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize at age 16. Wolfgang Mozart was a musical prodigy at age 5. Laura Decker sailed around the world solo at age 14. The list could go on and on, but I hope you hear the message. Now it's your turn. Take your life seriously. Neil Donald Walsh said, "Life begins at the end of your comfort zone." Create your own future. Start leaving your mark. Envision the greatness that already exists within each and every one of you. Grab every opportunity that comes your way, even if that means that you need to step outside of that comfort zone. Remember the virtues that we recited every day of your experience here at Nativity? Yes, you know how to read closely, you know how to think critically, you know how to debate, and I think now you even know whether or not the Scarecrow really understood the Pythagorean theorem. Because of these things, we continue to have high expectations for you. But equally important, keep the virtues, respect, responsibility, gratitude, spirituality, and scholarship with you always. Look out for one another, take care of one another, and know right from wrong. More importantly, know how to speak up when you see that something is wrong, and use what you have learned about those virtues to make things right. Dr. Seuss once said, "Why fit in when you were born to stand out?" Scholars, stand tall, stand proud, and go stand out. And I again invite Sister Janice Morgan up for a final blessing on our graduates and all those who are gathered here this evening. And just a reminder that following the ceremony, we will gather in the cafeteria over at school for a short reception.
Tonight, as we close this impressive, inspiring ceremony, we thank God. Gracious and loving God, we ask now for your loving hand to be upon our graduates as they and their families celebrate this grand milestone. May they find comfort from our community's continued embrace and support as they journey through life. May they find strength in the excellence of their academic preparation as they continue on to a new high school. Bless their lives from this day on with goodness and success. Enable them to stay true to their dreams for your greater glory, to discern what is right, good, and just, and to use their gifts wisely and in service to others. Empower our graduates to walk into the future with faith, hope, and great love, guided by your light, so that they may use their talents to make the world a better place. Grace them and grace each of us this evening. Amen. And can I ask our graduates to please stand?
of St. Claver 2019.